Gamers, we're back in here with another video yet again. So, today, I want to mainly talk about Clair Obscur because that game is peak. So peak. But yeah, right? And also, I've just enjoyed more single player games as of recently, right? I do not know what it is. Maybe it's just burnout of like online games, but I have just been enjoying single player games. Like if I look at my PS5 right now, there is more single player games than multiplayer games. Like, and I think this started ever since I quit Destiny 2. Oh my god. Quitting Destiny 2 was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life, bro. Cause after quitting Destiny 2, it's like my brain just stopped rotting. Right? My brain just free. Like it's weird. Like it's really weird to just look back at how much time I put into Destiny 2 and excuse me. Okay. It's weird to see how much time I put back into Destiny 2 and looking back at it like, damn. I really waste my fucking time. I was used to just being shafted by devs and shit, right? But now I'm looking at like Sandfall Interactive. I'm like, okay, we can get a quality game at a good price point. Which my personal opinion, I think a quality price point is around $40 to $50, right? AAA games are not really worth the price at all. You got to look more towards like the $20 to $50 game market in order to actually find the good gems, right? And most of the good gems are single player games, because most multiplayer games, they either one, play the same, or two, the devs try to reel you in by seeming like they're gonna listen, and then they just shaft you in the end, right? They have many games. But back to what I was saying, right? I've just understood that when it comes down to like having fun with games, I honestly just have more fun with single player now. And I would like to thank like Clair Obscur, The Outer Worlds, and I forgot the others, but yeah. Right? Games like that, right? Where it's just like you're just by yourself, but there's not like a time limit. There's no FOMO to this, right? You get the game and the game comes out and it's great, right? There are many booty cheek single player games, right? Mainly by AAA studios, but like Baldur's Gate 3, like Clair Obscur and Outer Worlds, they're really solid single player games that I can just unwind after like school or work, and I just immersed into the game. Like, bro, this gameplay was recorded like almost like a week ago now, right? But I'm further now in Clair Obscur, and bro, let me tell you, I have started tweaking out on the game. But that's a great part about it, right? When I tweak out on the game, I just got no one to blame on myself, but also I'm having fun, even though I might be tweaking out. Like, I was in a boss fight in Clair Obscur. I was like, oh shit. Like, bro. And also, one more thing is that I do not know what it is, but like, yo, live service MMO / looter shooters just made me just skip the story entirely, because I didn't want to get back into like, oh yeah, I need to grind. But now I think my first ever video was being a newly casual gamer. Now looking back at it, me being a casual gamer now just made me like appreciate the writing team of developers a lot more, and made me criticize writing teams of developers a lot more too. Back in my WWE's Cooked video, right? Like, I look at the storytelling instead of just looking at what's given to me, right? Even though what's given to me may not seem like it's that great, but the story behind it, like the story and premise behind it, could be so good that I just want to stay just to see it out anyway, right? I'll take this perfect example, Nikke. Like, Nikke's gameplay is not even gameplay. You're just looking at ass and titties, right? But like, yo, the actual story of DK is so great that I just stay with the game because I really want to see how this ends. I want to see it out to the end. And those are the games I appreciate a lot. The game doesn't drag out. The game lets you learn on your own. And the game overall is just a great time. It's like a great experience. And that's what I think gamers should do the most, is like have a fun experience instead of focusing so much on trying to get that instant gratification or that grind to your mind routes or something like that. More game developers and more gamers need to like take a detox out of like what's popular right now. Yes, Clamp Skirt might be popular, but the gameplay loop is not that popular. Like we need more games that just not really break the mold, but like go back to the basics. Because when you actually get back to the basics and focus on like what actually made those games back in the day so great, we get games that seem like outliers, but then if we look back at it, we just did like, wait, this worked back in like the early 2000s and the early 2010s. Like in my personal opinion, Clamp Skirt is literally Final Fantasy with modern, like the old Final Fantasies with modern graphics. Right? And to be honest, we need more games like that, where it's back to the basics, but just with the modern quality of life to the graphics. And so, some games don't really need to be like that, but a lot more developers should put that into mind when it comes down to it. That the quality of the game experience is probably the most important thing possible. And the quality of game experience includes good story writing, good gameplay loop, right? Now, a good gameplay loop that is addicting, but at the same time, you can like take a break out the game and you won't really lose much of anything. And like character designs are one of them too. Like there's a lot that goes into it, which I'm not really like that much. I'm not really like fully immersed in that verse. I might do some more research on like what actually goes into making a good game and stuff like that. But if I ever do, that's probably gonna be another video for probably another year or something. I don't even know at this point. But what I'm saying here is simple. If you play a lot of online games, you're gonna have to narrow that down. I'm not gonna lie. Because yes, even if you have like a full-time job, right? If you go straight to if you come back from your full-time job and you go into a live service game that also is like slowly trying to convince you that this game should also be like your part/full-time job, yeah, I think you gotta go. I think you gotta like take a break from it, right? If you take a break from that on that live service game, and you feel like your brain has been freed from it, like I'm talking like a 1 week break, and your brain just feels free from it, like you're in a better mood and all that stuff, then you're gonna have to like slowly just bridge away from the game. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. You're gonna have to slowly like bridge away from the game. And once that happens, I'm pretty sure you'll live a more like fruitful life and appreciate the fruitful experiences that you've gotten from the other games that are stuck in your backlog, right? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of games in a lot of y'all's backlogs. Same for me. I still have a bunch of single player games in my backlog. But now, after I'm done completing Clamp Skirt, because I honestly want to see this game to the very end, I think I might go play like Outer Wilds or something, like just explore something. I don't know, because I got a lot of games in my backlog that I really want to like lock into. But anyways, this is it. That's all I gotta say. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, Don't be a DJ.